We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice exchange here from both men. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We've been fighting all day long, and we've reached our main event, and they'll do it underneath the moonlight, ladies and gentlemen. We're outdoors for this highly anticipated main event.
These fighters have had to block themselves off and say, right, that's it. Keep out of it. Now it's fight time. The whole day, everybody's been waiting for these two. This is it. This is it.
Nope, that jab not going to score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice slip to avoid the jab. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think they're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Counter shot lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Swing and a miss with that jab. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, looks...
And there's the bell to start round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. Insane action. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Well done with that counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Good counter punching. You don't want to trade shots. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Clarence Crawford just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
Good round, all right?
And there's the bell to start round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. No rest for the weary. That one will count. Catch and shoot. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? Caught him. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Crawford is dazed. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of...
There's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. He threw a punch and just got countered. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Cannot throw out a lazy jab. Did you see that? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all right?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
And he scores with the counter. You'd like to see more jabs. You've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Beautiful counter shot. They exchange punches. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fight.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. A perfect counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000. Hold it right there. Crawford's legs are all over the place. And down goes Crawford.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the... So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot.